Annyeong Buzz! Welcome back to the channel where we spill the hottest tea and dive deep into everything K-pop. And today, we're talking about someone who's killing it, literally, yup. BTS's very own Sunshine, J-Hope, is out here proving that his music power is very much alive and thriving. Let's get right into it. So the UK official charts just dropped their latest ranking, and guess what? J-Hope's newest digital single Killin It Girl has made it to the official singles chart top 100. For the second week in a row, last week, it came in swinging at number 30. And this week it's sitting at number 81. Now I know some people might say, oh, it dropped, but here's what I see, consistency. This isn't just a fluke debut. This is a track that's staying relevant beyond the hype of the first week. And get this, Killin It Girl is now J-Hope's highest charting solo song on the UK charts. That's a huge deal. This is a market that's notoriously tough to crack for K-pop soloists, especially on the singles chart. And this song, it's charting across multiple subcharts too, number 18 on single downloads, number 19 on both single sales and physical singles. That tells us one thing. People aren't just streaming this casually, they're actually buying it. That kind of support means J-Hope's fans are ride or die. And I have to say, I absolutely love the vibe of Killin It Girl. It's got that playful, confident energy that feels so Hobie, you know what I mean? He's always been this ray of positive energy in BTS, and even as a soloist, he brings that same brightness, but with more edge. There's something experimental and fearless in the way he approaches music now, and I love seeing that. But what makes this even more exciting is that J-Hope's success isn't happening in a vacuum. The whole BTS lineup is absolutely dominating right now, even in their individual pursuits. Just take a look at the Spotify Global Weekly Top Songs chart. Jin, Jimin, Jungkook. They're all charting. I mean, come on, that's insane. We're not just talking one or two members doing well. We're seeing multiple solo songs charting globally at the same time. That's legendary. Let's break it down a bit. Jin's title track, Don't Say You Love Me, is sitting pretty at number 6. Honestly, that song, total emotional wreckage in the best way. Then Jimin's, who is ranked 13th, bringing that signature smooth vocal and moody vibe. And our boy J-Hope, Killin It Girl, ranked 28th. That's so impressive, considering it's a digital single without a massive promo rollout. And Jungkook 7 is still on the list at number 69. That song just refuses to die. And then there's V and Park Hyoshin's collab Winter ahead at 166, super artistic. And super underrated if you ask me. So here's what I'm wondering, and I'd love for you guys to weigh in down in the comments. Who do you think is having the most interesting solo era right now among the BTS members? Because they're all slaying in their own way. Jimin is giving us elegance and artistry, Jin is tugging at heartstrings, Jungkook is dropping bangers, and J-Hope, he's out here experimenting and having fun. There's no single right answer, but I want to know your thoughts. Also, let's talk albums for a second, because the Spotify Weekly Top Albums global chart is giving major flex. BTS's anthology album Proof is at number 37, that's a group compilation from 2022. Still charting, and Love Yourself Answer is hanging on at 169. That album is practically a classic at this point. But what gets me really excited are the solo albums charting alongside. Jin's Echo is at number 34. Jimin's Muse is at 53, Jungkook's Golden is at 70, and J-Hope's Killin It Girl single is at 84. Even as individual artists, they're moving real numbers. That's not easy to do, especially when you're no longer promoting as a group. This just proves that ARMY is showing up, not just for BTS as a whole, but for each member individually. And look, I'm just gonna say it. I think Killin It Girl deserves more love than it's getting. It's catchy, it's got that retro groove with a modern twist, and it feels so authentically Hobie. If you haven't streamed it yet today, go do that. Add it to your playlist, share it. This is the kind of solo work that shows real growth. He's not just riding the BTS wave, he's surfing his own, alright. Let's pause for a sec and take a breath, because there's still a lot to unpack. Especially what this means for J-Hope's future as a soloist and what kind of legacy he's building outside of BTS. So let's really zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture here. Because J-Hope isn't just charting, he's evolving. That's the thing I'm noticing more and more with this new solo phase. He's not just sticking to what he's comfortable with. He's experimenting with genre, image, delivery, even storytelling with Killin It Girl. He's leaning into this almost retro pop funk vibe, but still maintaining that confident swagger we know and love, and I think that's part of the reason why it's connecting with fans globally. It's got replay value, it's feel good, It doesn't try too hard to be deep or dramatic, but at the same time, it's not shallow, it's just fun, and honestly, sometimes that's exactly what we need from music. Now, I'm gonna ask you something that might be a little controversial, but I'm curious to hear your opinions. Do you think J-Hope gets the recognition he deserves as a soloist, like genuinely? Because if we're being honest, sometimes it feels like Hobi is the underrated backbone of BTS. He's an amazing dancer, lyricist, performer, and yet sometimes he doesn't get the same level of solo hype as, say, Jungkook or Jimin. But numbers like this, chart performance like this, it proves he's got serious impact. So I want to know from you. Do you think this is the beginning of a bigger solo rise for J-Hope? Could this be his turning point in the global market? Is the world finally waking up to his potential beyond BTS? Also, let's not ignore the fact that these achievements are happening without a massive Western promotion machine, no Jimmy Fallon appearances, no Super Bowl commercials, no viral TikTok trends yet, just solid music, loyal fans, and organic growth. That's rare. And it speaks to just how strong his presence is even when he's not in the group setting. And can we talk about his creative control for a second? Because J-Hope has always been involved in his own music production, whether it's Hope World, Jack in the Box, or now Killin It Girl, you can feel his fingerprints all over the work. He's not just showing up to the studio and reading lyrics off a sheet, he's building the sound, the visuals, the concepts. That's the mark of a true artist. And it's something I think people are finally starting to appreciate more now. Let's switch gears just a bit and talk legacy. BTS as a group has already made history, we know that, but now, each member is slowly crafting their individual legacy, and that's powerful. Because even when they're apart, their presence is still dominating global charts. That's not just popularity, that's cultural influence. And what I find really special is that each member is walking a different path. No one is copying each other. Jin is doing ballads, Jungkook is making pop hits, Jimin is exploring deep emotional narratives, V is going full art film mode, and J-Hope? He's dancing through decades of musical inspiration and making it his own. And as fans, we're not just watching this evolution, we're a part of it. We're the ones streaming, sharing, commenting, hyping up each release. This isn't just support, it's co-creation. And I think that's why it feels so rewarding when songs like Killin It Girl succeed. Because we saw the journey, we saw the risk, and now we're seeing the reward. Alright, before we wrap this up, I want to throw a few questions out to you guys because I really want to hear what you think. Number 1, what's your honest review of Killin It Girl? Do you love it? Is it on repeat? Did it grow on you? Let's get into it in the comments. Number 2, which BTS solo project this year has surprised you the most? For me, J-Hope's numbers were a pleasant surprise because it shows that even without a flashy comeback, good music still wins. And number 3, what kind of concept do you want J-Hope to explore next? Because I swear, if he ever does a full-on jazz hop dance concept, I will lose my mind. The stage potential alone, insane. Alright besties, I think that's a wrap for today. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives like this, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications. Because you already know Anyangbas will be here with every new drop, every chart update, and every K-pop moment that gets us screaming. This has been such a fun one to talk about. J-Hope is truly killing it, and I'm so glad we're here to witness this era. Let's keep hyping him up because trust me, this is just the beginning. Until next time, this has been Anyangbas signing off.